Welcome, everyone. I'm excited to be here with you. We're here to talk about macroeconomics. At the end of this talk, my hope is that you'll have a greater love for the economy. My name is Bruce Kerber. I'm the author and originator of the Divine Economy Models and the Divine Economy Theory. I'm an economist in the classical liberalism tradition. Today, we're going to consider the following statement on a screen share. The freer the market is, the quicker the information can flow, and the greater the ability is for it to correct errors. Desires, needs, and resources converge in the market and find full expression in the form of relative prices. Economic calculation involves comparing and contrasting and speculating about the relative prices expressed through the market. Today's example is as follows. Carlos had always sensed that there was something more to the ordinary. As a child, stepping into a store with his family felt like entering a strange and wondrous labyrinth, one lined with endless rows of vibrant packages, each concealing its own secrets. His parents and sister moved methodically, selecting items with the precision of treasure hunters deciphering an ancient map. Why, he wondered, did they scrutinize every label, weigh every decision? Why were there so many different soups? And what invisible forces determined which one made its way into their cart? Years later, the mystery deepened. In the dim fluorescent glow of a college grocery aisle, Carlos faced the same enigma his family had once unraveled before him. 5 brands of hummus stared back at him, each promising the same satisfaction, but whispering different truths through their prices and ingredients. He reached for the cheapest, unaware that he was making a choice not just about hummus, but about the hidden dimensions of quality and value. The moment he tasted it, he knew something was terribly wrong. It was hummus in name only, a hollow impostor of the rich, velvety spread he had come to love. And then the revelation struck him. Not all choices were equal. Beneath the illusion of sameness lay subtle forces. Experience, sacrifice, and the willingness to pay the price for what truly mattered. From that day forward, Carlos became a seeker of hidden truths, decoding the silent language of the market, making assessments and trade-offs, learning to see beyond the surface. The world of choice was no longer just about price tags and convenience. It was a puzzle, one that he was finally beginning to understand. The freer the market is, the quicker the information can flow, and the greater the ability is for it to correct errors. Desires, needs, and resources converge in the market and find full expression in the form of relative prices. Economic calculation involves comparing and contrasting and speculating about the relative prices expressed through the market. What are some of the qualities of a free market? There's a certain mythic quality to gunslingers in the old westerns. The lone figures who stood in the dusty streets, poised between life and death, their fate measured in milliseconds and the precision of their aim. The duels were never chaotic, never uncertain. They were governed by an unspoken law. The fastest, the most accurate would prevail. But what if something unseen altered the contest? What if the gunslinger's trigger stuck at the crucial moment? What if the bullets veered unpredictably, as though Some act of fate decided to intervene. What if the air itself thickened, distorting sight and slowing movement, turning a contest of skill into a muddled, arbitrary affair? So it is in the digital age, where information is the weapon of choice. It should move at the speed of light, striking its target with unerring accuracy. But introduce a barrier, censorship, misinformation, bureaucratic meddling, and suddenly the duel becomes unwinnable. The once clear shot is blurred by fog. The pistol misfires, and what should be swift and decisive becomes sluggish, uncertain. The market, too, is a grand contest of speed and precision. When left unencumbered, it operates with the seamless grace of a well-rehearsed showdown, value exchanged in an instant like a bullet meeting its mark. But introduce interference and the scene shifts. The gunslingers fumble in the rain, their weapons damp and unresponsive. The outcome is no longer about skill or justice, but blind luck and muddled chaos. In the old Westerns, we knew who would win before the trigger was even pulled. But in a world where speed and accuracy are tampered with, the heroes may never get their chance to draw at all. What can we learn from this life lesson? There is something unseen, something lurking just beyond the veil of our everyday lives. It whispers in the choices we make, shaping the world around us in ways we seldom notice. We walk through stores, scroll through endless options online, and never pause to ask, why this? Why not something else? Why is one thing abundant while another is scarce? Most never ask these questions. They accept what is before them as if it were the only way, as if the economy were some ancient machine with gears too vast to comprehend, too immutable to change. But what if? What if the reality we see is only a shadow of what could be? What if our contentment is not a sign of prosperity, but of unseen limitations? There are forces at play, unseen hands that restrict the flow of goods, the spread of ideas, the potential for boundless innovation. A hidden web of intervention veiled in bureaucracy and regulation quietly reshapes the world, not to serve us, but to contain us. But what if we looked deeper? What if we pulled back the curtain? What if we refused to accept the artificial barriers placed before us? If we could strip away the hindrances, how much faster would prosperity rise? How much more could we create, achieve, become? The answer is out there, just beyond the haze of our complacency. All we need is the curiosity and the courage to seek it. I hope that you'll subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'll see you next time.